Alright YouTube, today we're working on this 2011 GMC Acadia, and we're going to be doing the AC compressor. So we've got it in here. I haven't even looked at it. We'll look at it here in a little bit. So I'm going to take off some of these covers so I can look at it and make sure we've got the right compressor before I start taking stuff apart. Okay, we'll start by taking this cover off. And in order for this to come off, it's just snapped on there. You want to take off the cap to your oil filler hose and just yank on it from one side and then the other side, and it comes out. And this is the way it looks. These little things go into these little studs. Alright, let's see what else we're gonna have to move. I have to move some of these lines around. Dang. It's way in there. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna take off the wheel because the AC is gonna come out through here. Take a screwdriver, pop the cap, and let me jack up the vehicle. Okay, and the lug nuts are 22 millimeters. Okay, the wheel is off, and this is where the AC compressor is, right there. And it's gonna come out through here. Should fit through here. And you want to take a picture or do a drawing of the diagram of the route of the belt. That way, when you put it back together, you know how the belt goes. This is your belt tensioner. You find it right there. You put your ½ inch in that little slot right here. I'm trying to get out of the light there. In that little slot right there. And it'll loosen the belt and you'll be able to get the belt off. Okay, this is the part where you get to have a little fun, do a little drawing. Alright, the way the Serpentine belt goes, it starts up here, and this is your water pump. Goes around your power steering, comes around this way and up over your idler or tension pulley. That's where you're going to release tension on the belt. Comes around the crankshaft, AC, idler pulley, alternator, and go back over here. That'll help you when you put it back together. Okay, hopefully you can see. It's kind of a weird spot to film, but I'm going to take this tension belt tool, remover, releaser, whatever they call it, put it there, ½ inch, and take my ratchet, put it in the back. It's got a spot to put your ratchet in, then pull on it and the belt should get loose. I need a little more, but the frame doesn't allow me to get some more slack. There we go. Okay. Now how do we take that tool off? Alright, I'm gonna fight this tool, but that's how you take it off. It's always funny when I get these tools locked in there. So I gotta take a board and put it here on the AC compressor just so I can take the ratchet out. And now we'll see how far this will go back. Okay, right there. That's good enough. Wiggle it out. Let's take some wiggling because it went in there tight. It'll come out. Get the belt off that AC. So when we take it off, it's already out of the way. That'll work. Okay. Now let's unhook the lines, but make sure the system's evacuated. Okay, before you disconnect any the hoses, these lines, make sure the system is evacuated, and the charging port is right down here. It's way in there. Let me see if I can got the light pointing on it. See it? Right there. Let me zoom in. Right there. I already pressed the valve and nothing came out, but I'm sure it's empty, or I knew it was empty because the compressor is leaking. That's why we need a new compressor. And I'll be honest with you guys, every video you'll see, and even mine, it says don't just let it out into the ozone, you know, take it to your local shop, whatever, and have them evacuated. But I don't know how many people are gonna do that, because I called around and everybody wanted just to evacuate it, wanted $60. I don't know who's gonna pay $60 and on top of that pay their mechanic to put it in. So I don't know, you do your thing. I mean, some even wanted more. I think one said about $100 or something like that. You're gonna just evacuate? And he goes, yes. So I don't know what to say there. Okay, I'm in front of the car. Here's where you put the oil, or you can't see it. Up here on this side, you put the oil. You see that right there? That's the port where you recharge it. And under there's gonna be a bolt that you gotta take off to undo the hose. So you're gonna have to reach way in there and get that hose out. See if I can zoom in. You can't see the bolt. Let's see. Nah, it's way under there. I'll just have to take it out and show you. Okay, let's start by taking these 10 millimeters off. Great. I don't think I have to take this off. Let me just do this. See if we can get away with just that. After I find that dang bolt that fell. Okay, again we're looking down. And there's a 10 millimeter holding this hose. This big hose right here. So I'm gonna loosen this 10 millimeter right there. It's upside down. Just to have more flexibility, more movement there. Okay, this is the best I can do. I'm gonna show you the hose we just unhooked. That one. I reach in there. Anyway, it's unhooked from down there. See that green up here right there? That's the Freon coming out. What's left of it. And what we're doing, it was this one right here that we took off. I'll zoom back out. It's this one that we took off, and now we're going for this one. This one's a lot easier to get. It's right sitting right there on top. So you're gonna have to reach in here. I was gonna try to loosen the compressor and try to take them off when the compressor was loose, hoping that the compressor would come out a little bit and I can get better access to them. But they're coming out this way, so let me just finish it off this way. By the way, they're 13 millimeters. That's how they look. This one I just stuck a long extension, and I'm gonna do it from up here. So this one's easier to get to. I think we got it. I don't want to drop it. Let me show you the setup I have for this one. With the swivel or a wobble at the end. Then your 13 millimeter. And it's out. Reach in there. Get it out. Both the same, so I guess it don't matter if you mix them. So now we've got this top line on. So now let's start unbolting these bolts. Seems like we're gonna have 4, and there's a bracket down there that I don't know if it'll come out without the bracket, and yes, we gotta disconnect this one first too. Okay, here's what it's looking like. We need to take off this bolt and one on top, and same thing over here. That bolt right there on that side and the top one, but I don't think it'll fit through that little space right here. So with my luck, we're probably gonna have to take this bracket off. It's my luck. Okay, the bolts are hard to get to. I'm getting them through the bottom, crawling down here, and I've got this tool. You can get it at Harbor. I've had it, and I guess now it's coming handy. I wedged it through here. Let me see if I don't get so dizzy. I wedged it through here, and you can see the bolt in there. It's working good. I can get 12-4 bolts through here, and then zoom out. I got to these two through down here, through this side of that frame, or is it the cross member, or anyway, you go through this side to get these, and I went through this little crack with that. I'm sure you can get to it another way, but this is working for me. But you'll need goggles because you do get dirt in your eyeballs. So I can see when I hook up to that nut and just turn it. It's kind of a slow process, but it's going. Move your ratchet around. You can get your electric ratchet in there. You just gotta twist your arm all kinds of ways, and there it is. Okay, I got one of the top ones off. There's one. Find it too. Now I just gotta get the bottom ones, and I don't know if I can get them with this, but those I can turn by hand already. Yeah, they're already loose. Okay, there's the bottom one. And one nut comes off. Alright, let's see if it fits through there. I still have to disconnect it, but I just want to see if it's gonna fit through here. Come on. Oh gosh. Wow. It does come out, guys, but I don't want to pull it out because it's still connected. Let me disconnect it. Yeah, I think we can pull it out. Okay guys, sorry I didn't film the actual pulling of this damn connection. Took a couple of tries, but it came out. And here are the compressors. They're the same thing, identical. Connections the same. The ports for the AC lines. The bolt pattern, everything works, so perfect. Okay, this compressor didn't come with the O-rings. So here's the old ones. And luckily I had, no, these are the new ones, and the other one's stuck on the hose. But these are gonna work perfect. I've had them from another job I've done. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. Perfect. I'll try to stay out of your way, but no promises. Okay, where's the plug at? Where's the plug? Go ahead and plug it in. There we go. It's plugged in. That part's done. You align it on that bottom bolt. It's a good thing that that bolt doesn't come out. You can align it to that one. You won't be able to see, but I'm gonna put this little nut on that bottom one. Get that sucker going. Might have to wiggle this compressor up and down so you can line up. There we go. Okay, it's gonna be hard to see, but I'm just having to squirm around in there and stick the ratchet wherever I can and try to tighten those bolts. Alright, thank God we got all the bolts on there tight. I already tightened them up. Now let's go up here and see if it's not going to be a pain in the rear putting those hoses on. Okay, I snake this hose up. And I'm going to take this and put the new O-ring on it. Circle is stuck on there good. Grab the new one. Perfect. Alright, let me snake this bad boy back in. I gotta bend it that way. There we go. Now, let me change the, here's the other hose. And it doesn't have the O-ring in it yet. It's right here. This new one. You won't be able to see me put that one. It's down there. Well, maybe you can see, huh? Yeah. Might be able to see something. There it is. It's in. Okay. Now we can plug him in. Guys, it's not that bad. I'm putting the big holes on there. And it helps if you got some long ass arms. Whew, got that sucker. This next one should be easier. Here it goes with the long extension. These small, right there, I feel it get tight. It's gonna do it just a little bit more. That's good enough. You don't want to strip that or you're screwed. Alright, I know you probably won't be able to see, but that's the best I can do. Sorry. I'm make sure we've got everything lined up. Okay, where's that tool? Let's put that tool in there. Grab the ratchet. Just so I won't hit. Now we gotta go that way, huh? Okay. Let me hold it right there and get more leverage there. Okay. Alright. Here goes nothing, guys. And I'm gonna knock that flashlight off probably. Oh, that wasn't bad. Usually it takes me longer to do that. Now I'll crank the engine. Let me leave you out there and I'll just bump the engine so it'll make sure everything falls in place. Alright, it's in place. Okay, don't forget to put this 10mm on this hose. That one right there. That bolt. Go ahead and put this one in now. My bad, I put that long screw down there on that other clamp. It's supposed to go on this one. Okay, I got the wheel back on and everything, but you know, let me take this cover off and show you. It's got a certain way it goes in there. So I've seen people try to slam them in there, bam, 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 and they break them. All right, it's got this little long part right here. You gotta line it up with the little cut right there, or else you ain't gonna go in. See, I'm gonna break that little lip. I see people try to do that. They think it just goes in anyway, and they slam it and they break that. Okay, keep turning it, turning it. Almost getting there. Boom, right there. It goes in. Thought I'd show you that so you don't mess it up. Alright, it's done. I got it all together. Now I just have to charge it. And the charging port down there, which is going to be kind of a pain. Unless I can use my hoses there, but I don't know. There's something going on with those hoses, I think. I have better luck with the little ones. But anyway, I put the cover back on. I don't think it'll be in our way. If it is, I'll just pull it out of the way. But I think I can get in there with this cover on. I'm gonna get done with this quick. I'm gonna take a breather, then we'll come back and do that.